So recently, MGA put out their new Bratz line, Scorchin, which is a budget line similar to like Dynamite or Eye Candy. Yesterday actually, I got Yasmin because they did not have Chloe, and I was like, you know what, it's fine. This was the last Yasmin at my Target. These are, to my knowledge, only at Target, so just a reminder. But yeah, I thought I'd make a little video on her since it's been a little bit since I've gotten a new Bratz doll, let alone one that isn't just a reproduction. As per usual, I sounded extremely tired in the following clips, so I recorded a new voiceover. I think I should also mention that not too long ago, I got that new Monster High Buried Secret Swirl doll, so I've been pretty on a roll with budget dolls recently. This is what the packaging looks like. It's a budget line, so there's not going to be like a second outfit, but I do wish there was at least a sticker like the older budget dolls came with. And I just moved my ring light right there because I realized she wasn't fully in frame. But if you're wondering why my setup looks like this, it is for another doll that I will get into later in the year. But yeah, here's a closer look at Yasmin's box. Here she is inside her box. There's the logo with her art. If it wasn't obvious already, this is like a line where they're all wearing like motocross kind of sort of outfits. There's her name scrawled across the box. There's a dice graphic. Also, you just saw the cherry graphic. And here's the barcode. I thought it had a bit of dust on it, so I pulled the box away for a moment to get some of the dust off. But yeah, if you're looking for her, here's the barcode. Here is the back of the box, again with the Bratz Scorchin logo and Yasmin's gorgeous art. I love this art so much. I love how, like, everything is, like, bright and neon. Also, here's, like, a soda can graphic going on in, like, the inside of her box after I took her out. And here's Passion for Fashion on the top of the box. Here is a closer look at Yasmin. Her hair, it is nylon. I would assume it's nylon. It's an MGA doll, but you can see how, like, super gelled it was because she's got, like, that hime cut. As of me recording this voiceover, I have washed that gel out, and her hair is so much softer now. But here's her face. And I didn't know until recently, but Lollyworld did her face, as well as the Kylie Jenner dolls. I have the Day doll, by the way. But I love that makeup. I love the silver and purple in her eyeshadow. I love her star on her face, and I love her lipstick. So soft. Here's her outfit. She's got like that cool jacket and mini skirt. She has super tall boots with lipstick heels. And I think the colors and the patterns, just everything is put together so nicely. This is interesting. I believe this is a first because I've never seen like painted on bra or like under top for like the previous Bratz dolls or like any of the ones that I have. I just thought it was interesting. But again, I'm really obsessed with this skirt. It really feels like a pretty princess skirt with like the pattern and like the design. I like the frills on the bottom. I think it's just really freaking cute. Turned her around to look at the back again. Nothing special going on, but it's fine. Here are her sunglasses. Again, this is a budget doll, so this is like the only other accessory she comes with besides the shoes she's already wearing. But I love the purple. I love the painted on silver. Here is another shot of Yasmin. Genuinely, she is one of my favorite dolls of 2025. One of my favorite budget dolls in general. One of my favorite Bratz dolls. Definitely one of my favorite Yasmins. These dolls are about $15 at Target. I would suggest using Circle if you want a deeper discount. So those were just my general thoughts on Scorch and Yasmin. And I'm looking forward to seeing more Bratz budget dolls of that quality.